Live from Garry O'Neill's studios in Baltimore.
You're listening to the See.Plan.Do show with Garry O'Neill.
All right, here you go. Jay.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Happy Pod Day!
Yo.
Yeah!
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Oh.
Let's go. You know the vibes, man.
Listen,
we in here.
so if you were first, welcome to the See.Plan.Do show.
See.Plan.Do.
And as always, if you see, with your host, professional mindset business coach, Mr. Garry O'Neill Jr.
Let's go.
And as always, if you see me out here in the streets crooning, "Hoo yeah," please don't forget the junior shout out to Pops. And we are back in here again. Got my man MES in the building. Season 6, episode 132, 90s R&B brackets.
That's right.
So in this episode,
Your girlfriend's favorite.
oh, okay. All right. Had to edit that shit out. So in this episode, man, I'm joined with one of my longest, dearest friends, man, MES.
Yeah.
Music aficionado. So I thought, why not go over this 90s R&B bracket? We did a little changing of it, and guess what? As a gift for you guys, because we boosted it up last week. Unfortunately, the episode wasn't as best as it could be. So I said,
Not
what?
because of us.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Hell no.
it was a great episode.
Amazing episode.
Just had a little bit of technical difficulty.
And I couldn't let that go out. So we got back up. Guess what? Ain't no wireless mics.
Yeah.
Right. I brought my mic out.
My man got the setup.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I said, oh, this ain't gonna happen again. So guess what? We're gonna so as a bonus for you guys, not only are we gonna go over the men's R&B side, there's also a women's bracket that I made.
Yeah.
And guess what? We're gonna go over it.
Yeah.
Now, let's go over this. Let me get to this point right now. This is my show. So whatever choices that I make on this show is my show. And if you got a problem, turn your locations on. That's all you gotta do. Turn your locations on.
Hey.
And we'll go from there. But I definitely wanted to make sure that we did this episode because guess what? Me and MES, we grew up, long time listening to 90s R&B, eating oodles and noodles, watching Tommy beat all the Rangers out the Megazord.
Tore their ass up.
We go back. So of course, if anybody else that I know in reference to 90s R&B, why not one of my dearest friends, man? And not only a dearest friend, I really want to just take the time out, man, and say I appreciate you, man. When I first started the show, if you've been around, first let me get to my shout outs. Day one A1 listeners, OGs, Candy Corn Crew, executive directors, people that are watching this inside the US, outside of the US. Thank you. You could have been anywhere in the world listening to any one of these new million podcasts out here, but you taking the time out to listen to me and MES, and we appreciate that.
Y'all where y'all supposed to be.
Right.
If you listening now, you where you supposed to be.
Hey, and there you go. And I remember, when I first started, I was on an internet radio show. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to transition to a pod. And I was like, you know what? I put it out there as far as looking for funding. And actually, MES was one of the first and biggest donators to the show. And I said, man, we got to get you on the show, man. Got to get you on the show.
I forgot all about that.
I ain't going to forget. See, you know why?
No, the reason why I forgot is because when I do stuff like that, it came from a genuine place.
Absolutely.
So I did it and I forgot because it's like, you my man here, whatever you need, boom, take it.
Yep.
Like I didn't do it for, anything in return or whatever. So I forgot about it.
I know. And I never forgot. See, you never, and it's always a great quote that I've also said on the show. It said, blessed are those who give without remembering and those who receive without forgetting. That's it right there. So I won't forget. I'll never forget the supporters of not only myself, but as a show. Even recently, guys, as far as having a podcast, you're rolling solo dolo, you're doing these things, man. You're looking at the numbers, you're looking at the stats. At times it gets a little difficult. At times you may say, man, I got plenty of other things going on. Maybe I should review. We go from there, and even you do need sometimes words of encouragement from your friends. So I definitely appreciate you, man.
Man, he trying to be all sentimental over here. What he not telling y'all is this guy is to this day still one of my biggest supporters. So it's a lot. Seriously, it's a lot that go on because we're really friends.
Yeah, really.
Behind the scenes that people may not know, but he's always texting me, inboxing me. So I used to, be into music, real heavy like that, and I would say that I'm pretty good at it. So
yeah,
of course, the landscape of music has changed. So with me, I'm less inspired to make music, but this guy, it'll be 7 a.m. in the morning. I'll get like text, hey, won't you rap to this beat? Or send that.
Absolutely.
Keep pushing, bro. And, doing stuff. So seriously, like he always been a supporter. He's always pushed me. He even, even before he started his podcast, he told me to start a podcast.
That's
so
true. Yeah.
Gary's always pushing me. Again, me and him always been friends, never had a falling out, never had an argument, like always been one of my good friends. And I appreciate that, bro, for real.
Well, I appreciate you, man. All right, so guess what?
Enough of that.
And you know what? So we did this episode, like I said, like MES said, we had a couple of little technical difficulties. We cleared that out. I bought that microphone immediately. I already had my microphone. We set up. We're good. We're rocking and rolling. So I said, okay. So without further ado, guys, if you've been a fan of the show, you already know. I got to get a little closer to hit the button. Without further ado, with any guest on the show, we've already went over this bracket, this 90s R&B bracket. And not only did we have the men's side, we also had the women's side. So the first time we was only going to do the men's side and then maybe do a part 2 with the women's. But guess what? We're going to give you all of it today since we weren't able to do it last week. We're doing all of it this week.
We bike.
Right. Bike. Right. So without further ado, since he's on the show, if you are a fan of the show, we can't just let him just be on the show and we don't ask him some questions.
All right, let's go.
So without further ado, hold on. I got to set it up.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All right, so without further ado, the often imitated, never duplicated, original, Fuego. And what he doesn't know is these rapid fire questions I'm about to shoot off to him right now. Pause. I guess I gotta say pause. All right,
that's just
sometimes
corny New York people
I know.
do that.
All right. So here's some rapid fire questions. Now he does not know. Go. See, last episode when we recorded, I didn't do Fuego Rapido at all. Because I was like, oh, let's just get to the episode. Nah, we're gonna do it today.
All right, let's go.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Question 1. So I'm gonna get through the basic questions that we always ask, and I'm gonna get to some other ones that I thought about today.
Let's go.
All right, wings, flats, or drums?
Drums, of course.
Sir, judges, ding, that's the correct answer. Blue cheese or ranch?
I don't like neither.
He rigged
If I had to pick,
you do gotta choose. Yeah.
I guess ranch. I don't know.
Incorrect.
I don't like either.
Okay.
Hold on. How could it be incorrect though?
Because you see the name of the show, right? It ain't called the Marlon Show or the MES show. It's called the See.Plan.Do show, my show. All right. Okay. So let's get to some other questions that I was like, all right, cool. We're gonna get to it. Okay. $250 in food stamps, or you sit down with Soulja Boy.
Oh, I saw that. Of course, I'm taking the food stamps. Like the hell was Soulja Boy?
Right. Okay.
Like, what is he gonna offer you?
I don't know.
He may be rich, but
I don't know, man.
What is he gonna offer me? But he's a goofball. So
I'm not gonna ask you about the 90s R&B stuff because we already know here. Now, both MES and I are huge Michael Jackson fans. If you could only listen to one Michael Jackson song for the rest of your life, what is it?
Oh man, that's tough. One Michael Jackson song.
One Mike song. Yep, let's go.
PYT.
Oof. All right, cool. I was gonna go with Lady in My Life.
Nah, PYT my jam.
Yeah, any one of them.
Yeah.
Any one of them.
I mean, you
All right?
can't go wrong with a mic.
Can't go wrong with that. All right, as always, thank you for playing. You keep on. Thank you for playing Fuego. Rapido. All right, cool. All right, so now let's get straight to our let's get straight to our show. All right, so here's what we've done. We've had some 90s R&B. It's a couple of 90s R&B brackets that came up, and in this 90s R&B bracket, we're gonna get right to it. Okay,
we starting with side A or B.
Right. So if you're looking at this, I went ahead and reposted it. So by the time you watch this, I reposted again. Guess what? I posted it last week. We already saw what you guys have been talking about.
Yeah.
Right. We saw some of the we saw some of the choices that you made.
Hold on. It was somebody on his Instagram page. And I want to look into this camera and talk directly to you, buddy. You picked Mint Condition over Boyz II Men. Yeah. Those are fighting words, man.
Yeah, I saw. Bro, it was a lot of people that picked a lot of different. I actually thought
no one but him picked Mint Condition over Boyz II Men.
Easy on any of the people that's on my page, man. Take it easy.
No. He good. He good. These all jokes.
But it was funny. It was funny that I saw. Words. Yeah, I saw a lot of people say. They said Mint Condition, New Edition. I said, okay. Some people was.
I expect that.
It's people's experiences. All right.
The New Edition, I expect that because they legends.
All right. So we going with side A. Are you guys ready? All right. So side A is going to be. Let's start off with straight off rip. Boyz II Men versus Silk. All right, you ready? On the count of three, we're just gonna say who we got. 1, 2, 3. Boyz II Men. All right, guys, come on.
That's a wash. Like, it's not even close.
Silk wouldn't even pick Silk. All right, clearly we got Boyz II Men. A lot of hits. We don't have to run it down on the show, dude. We ain't got that much.
The little imitation Wanye Silk try to have is just.
How we gonna do that? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Next up. So this is side A. We're going down the list.
Hold on, real quick. The guy from Silk is like the equivalent of Cheerios and Tastios.
Like, oh wow! All right, Silk is pretty good, man. Yeah, they
are, but against Boyz II Men.
Yeah, against Boyz II Men, that is a very tough thing to do. All right, so Boyz II Men goes to the next round.
Murray's.
Oh wow! Shout out to Murray's.
What happened to Murray's?
I don't know. They're still around, I think. Yeah. Next up is Mint Condition versus High Five. You ready on the count of three? 1, 2, 3. Mint Condition. Come on now. These some of these are very easy.
Name me a High Five song.
I don't know
exactly.
I'm pretty. No, we can't do that because High Five does have songs. Currently, we're not going to do the research to figure it out.
Exactly. Right? If you got to research, that tells you.
Right. Mint Condition clearly, maybe in another bracket could probably take the whole thing, but not this one. All right. So we got that. Now we're going down the list. New Edition versus H-Town. All right, ready on the count of three? 1, 2, 3. New Edition. All right, why'd you pick New Edition?
Again, legends, monster smashes. H-Town catalog is not long enough, but to their point, they didn't really get a chance to have a good run because their lead singer died in a car crash. Yeah. So their group career was cut pretty short. So I mean, they just had one album. Oh no, they had two. But the one album, was known for knocking boots. And then I think Emotions was the single off the second CD. But again, their run was just too short. Yeah. No Edition, you don't even have to explain that. Right. Like we all know what their career
All right, cool. So now we got Blackstreet versus Guy. Oof.
So Teddy Riley versus Teddy Riley.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, you ready? On the count of three?
I'm going to go with.
We're going to keep the consistency and continuity of the show.
Let's go.
Hey, y'all, what's this guy? Hey, continuity. All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Guy. Yeah. All right. Like I said, man, I know who he's gonna. I have a good idea who's gonna pick because we share the similar interests in songs.
Man,
so Guy,
Black out of here.
Blackstreet is great. To me, Guy, I like. That's one of my top 90s R&B songs. So I really can't.
Guy changed the whole movement and sound of music during that time with the New Jack Swing and all of that, Teddy Riley. So Blackstreet, that was just like, I mean they were there. They had it. They had a couple jams, but
no doubt. Or don't leave
Yeah, they had a couple.
I mean, they had it.
But then what happened to them after that?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I will say,
So-
God to me, like I like when it comes on, it's immediately like that's it. You in the vibe. All right, so we have that. Let's go to side B before we go back to the semifinal. Before we go back to the semifinals. All right, now we on side B. Jodeci versus Tony. You ready, Marlon? Ready, MES?
Yeah, let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Jodeci.
Jodeci.
That's a wash right there.
Tony. I actually, when I really thought about this, if they would have been on side A in the bottom half, they would have probably went a little further. But I'm sorry, Jodeci has mega hits. And I guess because Tony probably was one of the first 5 people to see the old episode, they said, "Oh, we're gonna drop a new album. We're gonna go on new."
Yeah, they going on tour, right?
I mean,
saw that.
I would like to see who would be on tour with him.
I mean, Tony, great.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah, they got it.
But against Jodeci, that's just like
sorry, guys.
Jodeci is top tier. You know, Raphael Sadiq, that's my guy.
I love
you know
Raphael
the
Sadiq.
whole neo soul movement.
He's
and all
in
of
it.
that.
Yeah,
That's
he's
my guy.
he's a cornerstone.
I ain't gonna throw no dirt on Tony.
Yeah,
Man.
Tony is great. It can't go against them.
But Jodeci,
that's just
ultra legend.
Right.
Ultra legends.
All right. Next up, we got 112 versus After 7. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 112.
112. Yeah, I gotta give it to 112 on
Cupid,
that.
Peaches and Cream.
After 7 run wasn't long. So you know, after that one album, I mean, throughout the later years when they were older, you know, they dropped albums. But I'm talking about in their prime, they only really came out with that, you know, that one album. And that album was the truth, you know, because Babyface wrote and produced most of that. And, you know, his brothers was in the group, but their run wasn't long enough and they didn't have enough hits. 112 got hits.
I guess maybe somebody should do research on why somebody. Now, of course, we know with the other group, you know, the lead singer getting into a car accident. Like, what can you do?
Yeah.
You know, but
find another one
after. Yeah, recast.
Look at Drew
like recast like we should have did Wakanda Forever.
Yes,
we're gonna do that another time.
God damn Disney.
Yeah, we're gonna recast. Like apparently we're gonna be recasting Lamar Jackson.
Had them losing to some damn mermaids. Don't even get me started.
Yeah, we're not even gonna do this. All right, right back to the music. You know. All right, so that was 112 versus After 7. All right, Drew Hill versus Belle Biv DeVoe. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Drew Hill.
That's a wash to me.
Easy wash.
Like
Tide wash.
Again, like I said last time, people are going to associate Belle Biv DeVoe with New Edition, so they may try to pick them. But
no.
First off, again, my stance last time, every member in Drew Hill can sing.
Yep.
No matter how you feel about the new members, they can sing. Smoking Black can sing. Scola can sing his ass off. People always crying about Woody, but technically Woody was the weakest singer, even out of all the new people. So Teo can sing his ass off. We know about Cisco and Jazz. Nokio can sing. Nokio has lead verses on songs. He can sing.
Yeah, Belle Biv DeVoe only has
Ricky Bell.
Poison. That's it.
No, they had Girl, You See That.
No.
I apologize.
No.
That was a big hit back in the day.
That's Belle Biv DeVoe, or that's New Edition?
That's Belle Biv DeVoe.
Okay, 2 hits. All right. All right, moving on. Okay. Oh, hold on. I ain't gonna disrespect that because that is a bop.
They had hits.
That's great.
They ain't competing with
not Drew.
Ricky and Michael Bivins couldn't sing. They just did the little weak rap parts.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's go back. We're down to side A. Now we're into the finals. I mean, the semifinals. We got what? Boyz II Men versus Mint Condition. 1, 2, 3. Boyz II Men.
Again, listen, whether you are a fan of Boyz II Men's music or not, because I know they're more like clean cut love songs, ballads, things like that. You know, some people like edgy. That's why some people may pick Jodeci, you know, groups like that. But you cannot challenge anyone. Go listen to Boyz II Men. These guys sing so well, they can make the beats to their songs with their voices. No instruments.
Yeah. They definitely was doing
acapella.
That.
Just you'll think instruments were playing. Like their harmony is unmatched. Their careers are legendary. These guys spent like 1 million weeks at #1 back when people had to actually buy CDs and tapes and things like that. Not this streaming era. Right. You had to go to, remember Sam Goody? Had to go to Sam Goody.
Remember
Best Buy.
Remember Columbia House?
Yeah, Columbia House, where they used to have a buy 17 CDs for 1 penny.
Who did that? Who possessed somebody and say, yo, we did not even pay that. So sorry.
They was trying to rope you into that automatic payment mess.
Nah, we canceled that.
Hey,
guys.
Off topic, but remember the AOL disc?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I used to set up fake emails and then cancel it, then set it. I never paid for AOL.
We've been scamming. Okay. All right. Been about that life. All right. Especially the Columbia House. That 1 penny. We ain't even paid that.
Columbia House was like the East Bay of CDs.
Yeah. Columbia House definitely went bankrupt. Like, what if that showed up in your credit report right now? That would be wild.
The funny part, they really used to send you the CDs.
They really would send it. You'd be like, wait a minute. Idiots. And that's why now I don't even know where the CEO
that was a stupid idea. Whoever got people to invest
the
in
worst.
That, they were smart because they robbed them.
They got them out of there. All right, so where are we? We're New Edition versus Guy. All right, 1, 2, 3.
No Edition.
Yeah, No Edition takes it. That's the strength of their catalog. Oh, we got to go back to B. I forgot one. Maybe subconsciously I forgot.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. All right, Jagged Edge versus Next. All right, you guys ready? All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jagged Edge.
Next.
He's a Jagged Edge hater.
Next. Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna air it out. I don't like you, Jagged Edge.
Why though?
Because I don't like the idea of a thuggish R&B twins.
Jodeci was that.
No, it was not.
Yes, they were. They were the bad boy. They
were not twins, though.
They weren't twins, but they still were thugged out.
They were thugged out. All right. Let me tell you who I don't like.
They used to run with Death Row in the dog pound.
That's fine. I don't like Jagged Edge. And don't get me wrong, their catalog easily beats Next. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I'm not going to say
so that's why you gotta pick them.
I don't. I don't like them, so I'm not picking them. I don't like how they look.
This is class A hate.
Yeah, it is. This is top tier hate.
On See.Plan.Do.
Yep. I never liked how they looked. And you know who else I didn't like? Life Jennings. He's in that group too.
Oh, yeah, I don't like just scraggly.
Yeah, no, they was all I never liked. You smell me? I hate y'all.
I hate life.
No, I hate it.
What do you say? AOU.
Yeah,
you started the song.
Disgusting. Hip hop R&B twins. That was thuggish. I'm not subscribing to that.
Jagged Edge. I recently saw them in concert. They killed it. Jagged Edge.
Did the twins look like the twins?
Yeah,
exactly.
Jagged Edge.
I wouldn't even.
Jagged Edge. The truth. They got slaps. They got classics.
I agree with you.
They got ballads.
Yes, they do. They have
tempo songs.
Yes.
So that's what this competition is about, though.
I don't care.
How you just going?
Because I don't like them, and that's how I'm keeping the same energy. I never liked them, even as a DJ. I play them.
So he don't want to admit it, but technically, it's Jagged Edge.
Oh, on his side is Jagged Edge. On my side is Next. And I'm
Next had that one album.
That's all I need.
What did they do?
Were they R&B hip hop twins? No, that's what I'm picking.
No, they were still trash though.
Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. All right. So
they weren't trash, but they was mid.
All right. So now we're back. Oh, so now we back to side A. Yeah. So we got Boyz II Men versus New Edition. That's it, right? Yeah.
No,
who we missed? We missing somebody?
Yeah.
No. We
gotta go back to side B. We just forgot to do that last one.
Okay,
so
right.
Now
okay, so now
Jodeci
on side A,
112.
Okay, so now we got Jodeci versus 112.
Yeah, this side B.
1, 2, 3, Jodeci. Now, guess what? If you are under 35, we know that right now you're upset. Because if you are under 35, you picked 112 in this. Because you probably wasn't even listening to Jodeci.
If you're under 35, go listen to Diary of a Madman,
and then come back.
The show, the after party, the hotel, and I guarantee. And then listen to 112, any of their songs. Yeah, I guarantee you won't pick 112.
Yeah, but if you're under 35, which I had to think about as we were scheduling to redo this, I thought about this, and I asked the younger person.
When My Heart Belongs to You drop,
Yeah,
they're gonna be like, oh yeah, no.
All right. So now we got Drew Hill versus Jagged Edge. Hold up. So
Or
we got
next.
so now we at the final four, right?
No, we
No.
gotta do Drew Hill.
Drew Hill versus Jagged Edge.
Or next. You pick next. So
all right. It doesn't matter either way.
Yeah.
Drew Hill, all right. So who you got? Drew Hill versus Jagged Edge.
Oh, Drew Hill, of course.
Okay. Drew Hill versus next Drew Hill. So it didn't really matter either way. But I made it a point to not choose them in my bracket.
Yeah, you gotta go.
They got the hits, they got the catalog. I don't care. All right, so now we at the final four. All right, we're running these through. So now we got what? Jodeci. No, hold on. I'm sorry. We got Boyz II Men versus New Edition. Now that's a tough one, depending on how old you are. All right, but we're the same age. It's not a tough one for me either. All right, 1, 2, 3. Boyz II Men. Guys,
I know a lot of people are about to freak out about this and be like, they tripping,
We get it.
No, y'all tripping. Look me in my eyes. look me in my eyes. It's not New Edition. I don't care about you grew up listening to it. Your mother was playing Candy Girl. If you go to the car right now and you only had a Boyz II Men CD or a New Edition, you're not going to put New Edition on. Most of y'all don't even know New Edition songs outside of the radio songs. Y'all don't know the B-side songs. So y'all not really fans like that.
Oof, that's a take right there.
People know B-side songs from Boyz II Men. You know 50 Candles.
Yeah.
You know Sit Away Lonely. You know Thank You.
Yeah. You know I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You know
4 Seasons.
You know 4 Seasons.
Was 4 Seasons an A-side song?
Yeah, that was a single, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But that still would be B-side.
You still know Doing Just Fine. You still know all of these songs. Like,
okay.
You know Boyz II Men. Again, they listen, to me, they sang better than New Edition. I take that into consideration. Yeah. They harmonized better, they sang better, had bigger hits than New Edition. I'm talking about Boyz II Men. People don't realize Boyz II Men had like monster hits. They were going diamond when that wasn't even like normal, sell. And diamond is when you sell over 10 million records. Again, in an era where you had to sell CDs, no streaming, people were actually going to buy their. See, that song with Mariah Carey, One Sweet Day, spent like a million years at number 1 on Billboard. Like Boyz II Men have monster hits.
Yes. New Edition is amazing. So again, depending on how old you are, you probably, if you're older, you did pick New Edition. But I think for our age range, I'm not gonna lie. Like even at his house, we would listen. Listening to Boyz II Men come out. I had a Chrysler 300 6 CD changer. I put all the Boyz II Men in there. Yeah. Let it rock. So. Yeah. It'd be difficult for me to choose New Edition over Boyz II Men, knowing that I was singing them and I couldn't sing a lick, still singing Water Runs Dry. That's crazy. All right. So now we got A side. We got the winner of A side, which is we picked Boyz II Men. So now let's go to the B side where we have, hold up. We got the B side is who? Wait. That is Jodeci versus Drew Hill. Now that's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a fight. All right, you ready? You chose your person?
Yeah, you
already know. 1, 2, 3, Drew Hill.
Yep, Drew Hill for me too. And I love Jodeci. Anybody who know me know Boyz II Men, Drew Hill, and Jodeci are my top 3. Put them in whatever order you want from 2 and 3, because Boyz II Men gonna be number 1 for me. But those are my top 3.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this bracket and I sort of moved some stuff around and I showed him this bracket, knowing how big of a fan he is of Jodeci, I didn't think he was going to pick Drew Hill. But I chose Drew Hill because, and this is my take, that I have been standing on this hill and dying on this hill for a long time. Jodeci has their mega hits. They do. You cannot deny them, the iconic hits that they have. But when you go catalog versus catalog, the totality of both of their albums, all together, I gotta give the edge to Drew Hill, because I mean they that, to me, I get that other people are going to choose Jodeci, and I don't have a problem if you chose Jodeci, but just for me, as far as listening to certain songs, going against the depth of the catalog, it's Drew Hill for me.
Drew Hill again. I go back to the better singers argument. We know Casey and JoJo can blow. Devontae and Dalvin can't sing. Now they're good for harmony, like they're like tenor and all of that stuff blended in with Casey and JoJo, so they're good for backgrounds and things like that. And when you're in the studio, you can blend their voices together, but they can't sing. Drew Hill again can sing. Turn the mics off, them boys can sing. Their harmony is better. People hate it, it's like the Jordan Kobe thing. And what I mean by that is, you have some people who really believe Kobe is better than Jordan, but I look at it like people hate to give the person who comes after the person who did it first props. For instance, Nas is better than Rakim. But old heads, because Rakim was the first lyric, and Rakim is super nice. I'm not saying it like Rakim is trash. What I'm saying is Nas is better. Because Rakim did it first, people are always going to say, like Rakim, Jordan did it first. They're going to say Jordan.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
It's just like LeBron. Some people really believe LeBron is better than Jordan, in every category. Some people really believe that.
I think that's just,
but he's never going to get that credit because Jordan came before him and people are just stuck on it.
And I think that's always going to be just an experience thing. You gotta, because guess what, guys?
Or generation.
We will, the first thing that people, and I know we're taking a little tangent here.
Yeah.
If people compare, like, all right, LeBron versus Jordan, first thing they're going to say is the rings, right?
I mean, that count.
Yeah, that counts. But here's what people, as I highlighted before, Jordan wasn't just 6 years in the league and went 6 for 6.
Facts.
So we sort of negate the fact that he was in the league for like over 12 years, and he's not 6 for 6 when he gets there, but he's not 6 for 6 totality in his life.
Yeah, but they looking at it like when he gets there.
Yeah, and I'm okay with
and
that.
That's what's most important, a championship. So yeah, LeBron failed a lot when he got there. He may have got there a lot, but he failed a lot.
And guess what? And we can easily look at some of the teams that he's had, and we can say, okay, all right, I'm not saying that, I'm a LeBron fan, and I understand people's critique of LeBron, but I will simply say that there are a lot of Hall of Famers who do not have any rings at all.
True.
Facts. At all.
Facts.
So it's crazy on how we as a society will bag a person who got 3 championships, three or, multiple championships. And then we'll say that, previously you would never get me saying that Kobe is better than LeBron. And I've changed that over my course of my life.
Kobe is better than LeBron. But whatever.
No, Kobe is better than LeBron, but I'm talking about Kobe. I meant to say Kobe versus Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan is a killer. I would have loved to see them match up. We did see the matchup. But I just, when you look at Kobe and look at what was going on and how he carried things, man, that man was like that. So, we go from there. All right. Okay. So let's get to, so we got that. So now let's get to the finals where we're going to get to, that's Drew Hill versus
Boyz
II Men. And you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Drew Hill.
This is tough for me because I'm super Drew Hill and I'm super Boyz II Men. But I gotta rock with my guys, Boyz II Men. This is where we
where we clash. And really, go ahead.
Again, what I always said, talent-wise, and Drew Hill can sing their asses off. But Boyz II Men harmony and the way they mesh and blend, and like it's really unmatched. The songs Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and Babyface wrote for them, man, are like Boyz II Men have mega smashes.
Mega.
Drew Hill have hits. Boyz II Men have mega smashes. It's like a different level. Drew Hill, what, 1 times, 2 times platinum, maybe, I think double platinum. Boyz II Men, they sell like 13 million records or more. Like they have again, multiple classic CDs. Dru Hill first 2 CDs, we all know what that did. First CD was good, second CD was a classic. Third CD, that's one of my favorites. I did like Drew Well Order a lot. I still listen to that a lot. Fourth CD, Independence Day, it was mid, but I supported them because they my guys.
Yeah.
But it was mid. Don't get it twisted. So, all right, let's look at Boyz II Men. Coolie Eye Harmony, super classic. We all know that.
Yep.
2, mega classic. That's what set them in like a different stratosphere with I'll Make Love to You, Water One's Dry, Bended Knee. Come on, man.
Yeah. You can't deny them.
Then after that, they hit you with Nathan Michael, Sean Wanye. They dropped Evolution was first with Doing Just Fine and Never and all of that, and a song for Mama.
Yep.
Then they dropped Nathan Michael, Sean Wanye. So they literally dropped 4 classics in a row.
Yeah.
So
I will give them that. Yeah.
That's, and I love Dru Hill. Those are my guys. It's killing me to say this, but I gotta go with Boyz II Men.
And I go for Dru Hill. Just in MES is not wrong, but here's what I will simply say: if there was 2 rooms and they said all of Boyz II Men songs and all of Dru Hill songs, I'm walking in the Dru Hill door.
I hear you,
and I get it. And guess what?
I get it.
And as we've talked about it before, Boyz II Men is going to be mainly a lot of ballads, a lot of love songs.
Yeah.
So they were there doing the Babyface era. They were there, and then Dru Hill and Jodeci, they started doing those things, and then it sort of transitioned to New Jack Swing, stuff like that. So regardless of who you pick, guess what?
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong with
either.
either.
You can't.
Yeah, so
listen, I agree with everything he's saying. Like, Dru Hill, I listen to them daily, and I'm not just saying that because we're having this conversation. They're on my playlist. A lot of people who see this are going to be shocked because I guarantee you all my friends probably would have thought I was going to say Dru Hill. But yeah, but no, Dru Hill, those are my guys, man.
Yeah, I can't deny. I'm not. If somebody picks Boyz II Men, I'm not mad.
Yeah,
I just honestly just know that it's a lot of depth and a lot of variety to Dru Hill.
Right.
So I just gonna go with them. And also they really had me jumping up in the air. Tell me. They really had you jumping up in the air.
Yeah.
So so let us know what you think. We did see who you picked. We saw a lot of people and what they picked initially when I dropped the flyer for this. So, let us know how you feel. Let us know what you think. Do you agree with MES? Do you agree with me? Do you agree do you feel as though we went wrong somewhere? I know you feel like he should have chose Next as opposed to Jagged Edge.
Hell no.
We go from there.
Next. When you're crying. Get that shit out.
Hey, it's a bop.
It is.
Come on now.
But compared to Jagged Edge, Walk Right Out of Heaven, come on, man.
All right. Do you feel like we should? I feel like, we went through it in depth. Where we at? We had how many minutes? We had. Should we make this a part 2?
Hey, See.Plan.Do this your show, however you want to do it.
Yeah,
I'm always down.
Okay, because we got the part 2, but I want to make sure I want to build up the part 2 part. So maybe all right. So here's what we'll do.
Listen, that's cool with me.
All right. So we got part 1 out the way. All right. That's the men's side. We want to hear from you guys. And then what will happen is I'm going to go ahead and drop all the flyers for part 2. And then we're just going to go from there. All right. And then we're going to run it back. And then we're going to go from there and see what.
Back.
Right. We're going to see what he says. All right. Guess what, guys? That's the end of the episode. Man, thank you for showing up, man.
It. These mics sound nice. Got me ready to spit something.
Hey. Go ahead.
No, I'm just playing now. I'm like Joe Button. I retired.
Oh, man. All right. Okay. Hey, but man, I appreciate you. You can always come to the show. Clearly, we're going to be talking about Lamar Jackson next time.
Hey,
all right. Probably. All right. But guess what, guys? That's the end of the show. Thank you for checking out the show. You can check out each and every episode here, See.Plan.Do.show.com. If you want to be on the show, you want to be a guest on the show, you have a book, services, etc., please check us out. All right, let me know. And also, guess what? I know he's here, I'm here, but you are the best part of the show. Yeah. All right, so until we see each other again, because we'll see each other again. All right, until we talk again and we share those special moments again. Guys, always remember, I should sing, but I'm not going to sing. I should sing,
And it's Boyz II Men.
I'm not going to sing though. All right, guys, see what you want to do. All right, plan that thing out. And above all else, just do it. Your life coach loves you, man. Go listen to 3 90s R&B songs, man, to get back to us. All right, same life coaching time, same life coaching channel. See ya.